Okay, so look, these are the single cavity tool housings, right? Which we still have a whole bunch of them. And we have the outlet port and the inlet port. I'm using the B212 fitting, which has 10 threads, just as the ones that you sent to me for use. So what I'm saying is, I think if you put the fitting into this housing, and you turn 2, 3, when you're about 5 threads in, right about there. If you like, you can add maybe one more turn of tape to make it 3 turns of tape. I can already feel it a little bit. It's right there. That's going to seal, and that's going to be fine. And if you need to do a little bit more to align it with plumbing, for example, if you need to do that, or you need to turn it just a little bit more this way. Okay, we basically have 1, 2, 3, 4 threads out, which means 6 threads are in, and we have good alignment. There is no pump issue. There's no cracking there. We can do the same thing with any other housing. So we're going to turn this in 1, 2, 3, and then the alignment, right? We have no port cracking, and you have a fitting that is going to seal perfectly fine. I do, again, with the B212, because it's an elbow and it gives you a little bit more ability to just kind of keep turning. Maybe to start feeling a little bit more tightness, you want to maybe add a 3rd turn of tape on this, would be a suggestion. But you can see there is no port cracking, and we've done it like this. I have another one right here. So 1, 2, 3. Basically, we're gonna run this here, right about there. It's a nice and tight fit, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threads showing, which means you're in 5 or 6 threads. At that point, you're gonna have you're perfectly able to use the single cavity tool without cracking it. As the evidence showed in the video I sent, we found Teflon and paste at the bottom of the port, way down in there, which indicates that the fitting was driven all the way in until it bottoms out. And if you keep turning it, you have to turn really hard. Okay, that's as far as it goes. If you kept turning this, we're gonna crack this port. If you try to go one more turn, see, you already have a little bit of splitting there. There's a little bit of splitting by turning it all the way in. You're down 9 threads at this point, making it super tight. So we want to stick to 5 or 6 turns, or 5 or 6 threads in, which means you're going to leave out 4 or 5 threads, maybe 3 turns of tape with the B212. The other 2 fittings are 8 threads deep. You should still not drive them all the way in. You could still achieve sealing with the other 2 fittings if you just go down the same 5 or 6 threads. So again, single cavity tool, it's perfectly fine. It's not gonna break as long as you don't drive it in too much. And thanks, appreciate it.